Hello, 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 and welcome to Greymane Gaming. My name is Greymane, and we have not been in The Sims 4 in a long time. Well, I have, but just not on camera, not making any videos for it. But the reason we're here is because I've kind of taken a break from playing Battlefront 2. It's been a lot of hours on Battlefront 2, and they're both EA games, so why not talk about it here? Um, and I kind of on the hype train for The Sims 4 Pets, which is coming on November 10th. Now, if you haven't heard about this, and if you're a fan of The Sims, you probably have, but yeah, we know we've kind of looked through all of our houses and kind of had that, always had that like yearning for pets in The Sims 4. It's been out for a couple of years, few years, and you know, it's just not a home without a pet in it, at least as far as The Sims goes, anyway, because they bring a lot of excitement and a lot more to do in The Sims 4. Now, of course, here we have some frogs and a walking stick, I guess is what they call it, and all these like creatures. But these are pets. You can't. I mean, you can pet them, but what good is that gonna do? Uh, so November 10th is the day for pets to come out on The Sims 4, and totally excited because with the Sims expansion pack for pets, you get to design your own pet as you like, or you can actually recreate a real life pet that you have now, one of your home pets or one of the pets you have at your home in real life. Where with the expansion pack, you'll also have like a bunch of cat and dog breeds to choose from. You can experiment, you can mix the breeds, come up with some really cool styling pets, or even some like wacky fur friends. Because I mean, if you think about it, the possibilities are endless. Now, along with that comes clothing. You know how it is if you're like a Paris Hilton or something, you want to put like a little jacket on your pet. I never understood it, but you know, people they like to outfit their pets with like really cool little hats and boots. I can understand boots if it's cold out, if it's hot out, and you want to put something on your pet to protect their paws. But jackets, I just never. I don't know. That's just me. But this is a game, so you can put out whatever you want on your pet to match their personality. And speaking of personalities, the one good thing is that each and every pet in The Sims 4 will have a unique personality. Now, you can discover traits for their personality through playing with them or training them, and that will uh, dictate what personality your individual pet has and how you can, how you interact with them. So that's kind of cool. I think that's always. I mean, of course, it's like anything else in The Sims. It's all about training and interacting. So when this does release on November the 10th, they will have a new area called Brindleton Bay, and it has a lighthouse and a walking area for your pets where you can meet other people who are pet lovers. And there's also, I believe, an obstacle course. I don't know if that's for your. I believe that's for your pets, where you can set up an area to exercise your pet and stuff, and also find stray animals. As sad as that sounds, because who wants to run into an animal that has no home? That's sad. Um, so a stray animal you could come across and you could discover in this area. I, I was kind of hoping that they'd have some kind, and maybe they will, some kind of a shout out to stray animals and and making sure that they have a pub. Now this is a game, so I'm not going to say this is going to happen. But there should be some kind of a public service announcement to spay and neuter your pets, because that would surely cut down on strays and the needless euthanization of animals every day, and in the United States as well as around the world. I'm just I don't want to make that kind of a statement in here, but it just has to be said because we could really cut down the pet population. I think it's always a good moral choice to at least put that in these kind of games where we're going to be highlighting pets, uh, where we should be making conscious choices to spay and neuter them, because if you've ever watched cats, heard about cats, if you leave one or two cats out into the wild and they become feral, they have hundreds of thousands of kittens over the course of like 10 years. It's crazy. So maybe that's the part where the veterinarian comes in The Sims 4, because you can follow the career path of a veterinarian, where you can tend to injured and sick animals and hopefully spay and neuter them. I don't know if I'd really want to be part of cutting off a dog's nuts in The Sims 4. But it should at least be, kind of, not really the process, but just say, you neutered this pet or whatever. It doesn't have to show it, and it won't show in graphic detail. It'll be kind of like, clouded out, like when you take a shower or when you use the bathroom or whatever. So, but that's a really cool career path. I don't, and I have to say, I would not want to follow that career path. If you're an animal lover, I'm an animal lover. I have dogs and I have cats. If you're an animal lover, it's just got to be heartbreaking to be a vet, because everyone kind of walks into that career wanting to save animals, but a lot of them, like a lot of that job, is having to, dispatch animals or end their life, and I could never do that. Anyone who does it, yeah, you're amazing when it comes to the aspect of that job, because I could never do that. But anyway, we're talking about The Sims 4 here. Pets is coming on November 10th. It's going to open up a wide variety of options, and we're going to have cats and dogs running around and some bears. Who knows what else is going to be, but it's coming. It's coming. So November 10th, folks. We're going to be doing more videos. For The Sims 4, we're going to be doing some building tutorials coming up the closer we get to console release, because that's a huge thing for the console. The Sims 4 coming is November 14th, I believe. And we'll be doing some how to build tutorials for the console. So I hope you stick around for those if you're interested in The Sims 4. Make sure and leave a comment on what kind of pet you're hoping to create. No, there's not really going to be any. I don't think there's bears. I was talking about the ones that have the costumes. Anyway, so November 10th, Pets is going to be here. Hope you're going to pick it up, jump into The Sims 4, put up some screenshots of your creations for your dogs and your cats, and we'll see you then, November 10th.